Look, I went YFP. It's a little caster bias because I cast them previously. So yeah, that's why I went full send on the YFP prediction. Although with Sierra winning the first pred of the day, I think maybe I should flip over and go with QOR. I mean, Shia, how are you feeling?
You never pred the same thing twice, man. That's all it is. I doubted YFP last time. They showed me who was boss. I'm with the YFP nation this time around. Also, for me, look at Phoenix. When I saw Ferbza play, that's what my POV was. I was just absolutely, going crazy about the Ferbza factor. Ferbza is just such a good player, takes over games, and the fact that we even see Darkest on KO up in Pearl, again, it makes me even more confident looking at YFP, because these guys, and Darkest specifically, as Roy was pointing out, such good util usage. I think it's one of the best agents on the patch. Not enough teams are utilizing him, and when I see him picked, I'm like, wow, might just be a free win.
Well, they're already heavy on the A main push here, but there's 4 players from YFP already stacked up. I mean, this is going to be tough side to hit regardless. I mean, still got to roll through the Astra util, double dash in. Oh, a couple of swing and a miss there with the shorty, but it's all good. Still a little bit of damage at the very least. Sheriff goes a little bit wide as well, but Ferbza alive, recalls away. The shock dart though chases him down, and now Nabil's in a 1v2.
Nabil's done some special stuff as well when it comes to clutches or good lurks on this roster. Thing is, he's gonna get sifted out right now. Doesn't look like it. Timing on flank might be the worst thing about this, but in a position to play off your team, man. I'm liking that adjustment from Core.
Yeah, Flyer behind Plant right now. There's one headshot, looking for the second. Flyer doesn't quite manage to execute Nabil. A low swing, playing time's going to be perfect here for Flyer. Jumps on top of the wall, is going to be out to Nabil's head. The flick upwards, good though. Nabil with the clutch, and YFP win pistol.
What an option as well. I feel like everybody 9 out of 10 times brings the turret out. The enemies are waiting for it to as a sign to swing because you know your gun's down. Nabil, ice cold, not a lick of damage. Holds through that Sheriff, 1 magazine, 2 kills. We're ready to win that round. Huge for the side of YFP. And they've got that diva bag of people that have the X factor, right? I mean, these are your favorite players in the business. There's a story behind every single one of them, and they play in these clutches the best way possible. They'll go for all their outs, and they will be very confident in the path they choose. That'll be troublesome for Core to deal with, but Core, so consistent, as the desk mentioned. Yes, it's going to be on an eco this time, but Pearl's their baby. We can see them hopefully rock it over as they get the rifles up.
See if Kumi wants to go for the double dash again. Bit more dangerous this time with the weaponry in the hands of YFP. Happy with just an orb take.
I got the spike.
Thing too with these rosters we were talking about with the agent select up in the business, double duelist dive versus a KO, man. It's tough. Even on ecos, you have to be very careful. If the KO is in the right spot at the right time, gets that knife locked down, you are just in trouble. Sometimes the way they force to recall. Kubi, I hope, as reaction times faster than at least half a second. I think every pro should at this level. If I'm playing on the server, it might be too slow, but it can really just throw a wrench into everything. Right now, exploration around the map, they will be ending things on A.
Yeah. Looks like there was a little bit of farming happening there from Flyer. Just wanted to grab both orbs. Couple of shots towards B trying to kill the alarm bot, but they're not really bothered about that at all. Stallion ends up finding one. The bomb's been planted. Oh, the dash from Kumi. Tried to go for the backstab with the shorty, but didn't end up working out. Moose creeping around. Dog doesn't spot him, but the defuser's coming in. Only a pistol in hand. The Bucky doesn't end up winning that fight, though, sadly. So Moose at least got a small weapon in their back pocket as the defuse comes in. No shot anybody's going to challenge him, though, as YFP get another.
Some damage done to Ferbza, but things are going to be fine. Approach between these two teams will be scrappy to start things off. I think both these rosters are very akin to fighting and taking space, taking just names for themselves first. Very proactive players and comps, honestly, on both sides. Emily was talking about Flya and his prowess as just, regular aimer. When you come into the control he can have of a team and of a map as well, you got to be careful. You give him even a second to download you, you are in trouble. Just individually, though, not even like mid-round calling. The guy's nuts. Look at the rest of the roster, too, on the side of YFP. We saw them do a bit of special things on broadcast. Ferbza and Stallion, the duo, when they're last alive, look so good. You can't count anyone out on either side.
Denying this orb take, a YFP now. Flyer 1 away from the Hunter's Fury. So Jack is just going to steal it away. Flyer a little bit pissed about that, so sends in a shock dart.
Watching here.
I'm liking the exploration here from YFP though. Check it out, Jack. All the way down,
He's
B long.
They're ready for it too. They know something cheeky is going on. Kumi ends up going down. Swift headshot from Furbza. Takes one, dashes away, gets away for free. Sadly though, doesn't end up picking up the gun. Flew a little bit too far away as they drone in.
That exploration leads to a little bit of a flank. The turret's not going to be able to see things in time. At the same time,
timing could be
straight
insane.
through art. Yeah.
There's an alarm bot though, so they should be discovered. That being YFP's flank players right now.
30
The rest of them backside, one in secret. Furbza trying to look through the small gap in the smoke, and he gets taken out. Note with a kill. Quickly backing off. Got the plant down. Now they just need to play time.
Wait around for a second. Gravity's there to be able to just pull people right off the spike. They might actually be using
Hunter's
the
Fury
ult as well. Yeah, locking it in. Round 3, you may as well use it. Flip the eco as fast as possible. That's what they'll try to do.
Yeah,
Smoke's still up though. Darkest, he's on it.
They're killing one. Darkest is still on it. Someone's going to try and challenge. They might have just done it all through the smoke. Flyer kills Darkest. That was like half a second away from being completed there. That could have been a round. Unfortunate timing for YFP, but QOR, they get one for themselves.
Thing is, the closer it gets, the more expensive it is overall. So, got to be careful there for the side of QOR. Core Gaming up in the business. Got to be able to translate some of these round wins into even more after the fact. The approach to Pearl so far has been interesting. Lots of A-heavy presence, conditioning the rest of the team on YFP to do something about it. As soon as that B activates, going to be a little bit of a troublesome situation for YFP if they're not ready, but they're not even going heavy into that A side in terms of exploring it that much. One Prowler tells them everything they need to know. Still an A angle from Art, but they've got a turret, they've got a Molotov, or the Nanoswarm, should I say, to block things off. A shot as well from Nabil. That's nice.
Yeah, swinging off that drone contact. Smoke's in Art right now. Same with Moose. They end up taking down the turret. The Nanoswarm gets set off so they don't immediately just dive on that corner. They're hitting A again. There's a Nanoswarm on default currently. Jack ends up getting smoked off. Doesn't want to get spammed through. A little bit of damage, but that's about it. Nabil still holding down the fort, though. As a swing comes through from Darkest 2. Traded, but the spike has gone down. So going to need to repick that up. Not exactly in no man's land, but it looks like Note wants to go a little bit exploring. Wants to swing secret, but there's 2 players there. So it's going to be tough to actually capitalize on this. They got 40 seconds, Shio. There is time, but there aren't players. Stallion with the kill onto Moose, and there's the C's. Note needs to look somewhere, but unfortunately, he's looking straight at the ground now. Jack with a nice swing. Note down. YFP with 3.
Very patient from their side, letting Core do the damage almost to themselves, right? Core's been using a lot of utility to get in. It's very telling, A, and then B, they have nothing to actually solve the dugout problem, nothing to actually reveal what secrets lie inside Flowers, right? And that's the places that YFP are playing, just holding things down. It's a very smart adjustment. As a result, Core understand what the approach looks like onto that A site. Maybe time to explore B, see what the rest of the map holds. Then 4-1, 5-1, wherever it is, timeout, adjust, attack better. This time, yes, we are looking at the B side. The Beal's in the business. There's no scope there, but it's actually hiding Herbsa's intentions of being up top over the smoke and actually landing the shot.
Stallion with a little peek, sees 2, backs out. Yeah, they don't want to any of B now. There's naught, but the fucking AWP ends up running all the way to A. That was almost a really nice kill onto the secret player there, but unfortunate stuff. 2-on-5 now. Shio, 2 sheriffs.
They lock it down. Furbza, he's everywhere. Started off on B, up on the boxes. Landed a shot all the way back into A immediately. Understands that sometimes the best thing to do on an eco is run away from the op. And that's a really good option from him. Past that, Nabil has been looking so good to start things off. And support it as well. Yeah.
You didn't mean
It's been huge so far. Look at the ultimates racking up on YFP as well.
Nice.
As Nabil gets that kill, One
30
kill
seconds left.
closer to lockdown. Ferbs has got the pads. Stallion's there with the wall. That'd be a bonus here for Jack
I
too.
read this like a book. My goodness.
It's crazy, Jack. Check this out. So many people close to ultimate on YFP. Even if you call a timeout on core, even if you have a perfect round called, they just press the X button. They just say you are not allowed to walk in.
Yeah, really a tough spot. They've
Yeah.
got the wall, I suppose. But yeah, there's just so much on the side of YFP. It just feels overwhelming. I mean, Stallion can also pop a wall down if they want to, kind of thing.
Oh, it's
See where
actually
they end
insane.
up going from here. Op, Ferbsa, B-Long, solo right now. There's a 4-player stack on A for YFP. Really reading into this push. And with Ferbsa taking an aggressive line too. Maybe an alley push instead. The alarm bot goes down.
Oh, they got to be careful here, though, Jack. The biggest thing is, no matter where they go, that lockdown will follow. Right down to Beal is locked into that A site. We'll let them come in. That lockdown can be just put in from that pit side if he wants to. At the same time, they go to the B side. Lockdown can be there very late, and you're forced to get all the way into B long, where, look, that's exactly where Ferbsa is. Chilling, conversion paths combination. Although Core have all this space, they can do nothing with it. This is such an awkward situation. They're trying to find anything, but YFP is giving them absolutely nothing. This wall, it's cool. Let's see what the site, but they can't just lock it down.
Yeah, they're just going to chill. Yeah, Nabil's like, yeah, okay, sounds good to me. In fact, we're going to make a read. Maybe you don't wander to A. Maybe you wander to B, but it looks like a quick re-engage here. A nice little opening kill onto Note, but there's the lockdown you were talking about. Spike has been planted with, oh, A main. Yeah, we've got a player posted there. Stallion almost whiffs that shot onto Flyer, but now you're going to have to run straight into him. Here's the swing. Smoke, you want to test him? Stallion's just standing up to the test here. Smoke takes a little bit of damage through the box. Flash through Art. Stallion picks up that kill. So now the site is YFP's. Moose is going to have to do some heroics here. Ends up getting one, but the dash over the top. He wouldn't have had a chance even if he picked up that kill. And there's the defuse from Ferbsa.
Getting an idea that I think Waylay, the dash, should be able to do some damage because that was so fast.
Mario like Goomba stomped him on his head. Bro. Like,
it should be a spike like from wrestling, man. You should do like 50 damage if you direct hit somebody on that second one, especially going from velocity so high up. But I'm liking that take from YFP. I'm liking the way they just control the map as well. They didn't just play scared and way far back waiting for ultimate. Stallion took space A main. You had Ferbsa taking space all the way down B long. And still, everybody was there on time for the retake because the threat of Nabil just denied the time for the plant. I mean, they've got every finger activated right now, 10 toes down on this map, a complete lock on the situation, and even on this complete B rush, all 5 rifles are here, man. All 4 rifles, yeah. It's insane. Pop flash. They peek
Pop
first.
flash round the corner. They're going to peek, and Stallion with 3. Make that 4, almost 5. Nabil steals the ace, but it is a YFP almost sweep. Darkest the only one to go down. They've read him so hard there. 5 players stacked, like you said. We're just going to post Ferbs up on A with the op. He can take space. And wow, that was just destruction.
Dude, look at the actual round score right now as well. Just the overall timeline is what it is. Looking for the word. The Fusel's in there. Like, Core's done different things to get on the site. They've been taken out on equals before they even reached the spike down on the site as well. Like, YFP have won in every different single way. Core now strapped up to an eco. The question is, do you use ultimates to supplement your lack of firepower? That's kind of what YFP want. They don't want a round where you have rifles and you get the dimensional drift. Rifles and you have Hunter's Fury for the post plant. They want you to use it right now. Lineups for Moose. There's still some players on the site. YFP, especially Ferbsa, has a say on this, how this round starts.
Oh, sees the drone. He'll probably peek the smoke. Wow, Note with the kill through smoke. Just the Sheriff headshot like that. All right, well, there's the op out of the equation. They still got to solve this problem. With this KO ult. It's going to be a tough go of it now. A lot of players revealed too, so it's going to prompt at least one player to rotate, and that's Nabil.
Op out of the equation for now, but it's not really crossed the equal sign to the other side. It's still on the ground. It's an option to be able to pick up for the side of Core. They can scale with it as well. And yeah, Smoke has it. He's picked it up and he might scoop it all the way out. Convergence comes in. The combos here.
Yeah, the combo's coming in. Darkest does end up getting stunned up a little bit. But they've made their way onto the site, and that's what's important. Darkest got to check, though, this corner. They're pushing it quite heavily, but it's all good. Nope. Ends up just flopping over like a fish out of water. Smoke falls down. Here comes the wall. 2 players backside, and they've already dealt with a player in main. Trivial round. 4K for Darkest. They get the ult back. They get the defuse, and they make it 7.
Yeah, when it comes to having that op, it's not going to be able to fight all 3 people at the same time. So a bit of a tough situation for QOR. At the same time, I like the scaling. I like the idea of Smoke taking that operator and pushing it all the way to backside. Maybe you run that with a fake, but I'm, operating in hindsight with my boy Harry. It's not going to go as well for these guys when they just don't have guns. That being said, Jack, when it comes to YFP's approach on this map, again, using ults against eco rounds, usually a good time, especially when you're in the lead, to keep supplementing that lead. You can build that ult all the way back up. Stallion will start to. Darkest just use the ultimate, the null command. Last round is rocking it again. No timeout on either side, which is surprising for me because we're 7-1 right now. QOR's confident in their approach.
Up to a super deep push. See Smoke gets the kill. Backs all the way up. Can't even do anything. So you're just going to walk away. That is just a free kill. And, well, now their Waylay is playing all the way back. Kumi, nowhere to be seen. And what's Verbs are going to do? Well, rotate to another site. See the op one side? Well, let's just go to the other. And that's exactly what they're attempting to. And even Flyer, 7 HP, bro. Like, spammed.
That's just aura. Getting double scanned by the dart. No one's breaking it.
Yeah.
And you're just holding the door angle. I mean, YFP have a vice grip on this map.
Reading it super well, too. 2 players looking through art. And A main is going to get pushed by QOR, but yeah, have to drone it out. Have to use this util because you know how far they push the extremities.
They play so well off Nabil, by the way, too. That turret is watching all of lane. They've got an alarm bot for all of B. So even if these guys take link, it doesn't matter. Aren't taken, it doesn't matter. You have a 4-stack here waiting for things to happen. Ferbza has the line cross. He's looking for it. Use your smoke super early.
30 seconds to go. 2 people from the smoke. They do end up just lasering down Kumi. And this is not close right now, Shio. An 8-1. I mean, YFP... their rotations and ability to play off Nabil's util, like you said, is just crazy.
Yeah,
they're always
they
ready
each other too.
for the push, ready for the crunch. It's insane. And there's the timeout from QOR.
QOR will lock it in. They understand now that something needs to change. The coach will tap in and say, listen, they're playing a far line back towards the spawn. You are manipulating rotations a little bit, but we need to take down some of the stuff when it comes to Nabil's turret. We need to explore things like art first and then leave, go somewhere else. That B hit on the eco, I like that. You know, they took a lot of space. They got a lot of rotations. Nobody could shift back because of the economy. We'll see if that changes. But right now they have some tools to use as well. Moose's lockdown, Flyers Hunter's Fury. You're not going to be able to break the lockdown because there's nothing on the other side to stop it on the side of YFP, right? Usually there's a Sova in the business. Not this time. Usually there's a Tejo sometimes with an ultimate. Not this time. So QOR have like 1 free round here to get momentum back on their side.
See if it's going to work out. Looks like an A potential here, but yeah. It's just so much available. The bank is so plentiful as well from YFP. Even if they do end up going down this round, it's fine. They can buy for the next couple. You're good. Ferbza is definitely taking an aggressive angle again. Yep, and it's just going to be an A here. It looks like just straight up. All 5 players just stacking.
They'll push for it. What's available right now, there's delay. The star over here, Smoke will skill slowly because he's scared of a stun or a recall. Nothing going to happen yet. Second smoke actually comes in. There's a nanostorm available on site.
They heard that dart as well, so it's going to be a quick rotation from Nabil. They're already on site, though. A little bit quicker than the rotation from YFP can actually manage. Looks like it's going to be a horn. They're revealing a couple of players, but Jack, nope, already got a kill. They trade for Darkest, though, so it's a 1-for-1. Remember, the gun disadvantage here from QOR cannot be understated. Gonna try and make a swing onto the orb. Oh, they do as well. That Sheriff is it's their worst nightmare at the moment, but it's all good because Jack is going to clutch it out. Still Flyer with a weapon. He's going to pick up a Phantom. They might be able to double swing this. Flyer just get one, but dashing straight over the head to the recall. Just draws the eyes away from Nabil, and Nabil cleans up the rest. Ferbster, Nabil, dynamic duo.
It's just looking so good. And Ferbster has that ability to be able to play off of whoever's last alive in the best possible way. Because we're not using dash anymore to get up top in a box on B for Pearl, like the site's completely changed in the re-edition to Pearl in the pool. You get to save that dash for retakes, and it looks so good. Jack as well, getting the scan, getting a few picks. I mean, look at it. It's
so
Timatino.
nice.
He's back in tier 2, Jack. It's crazy. It's wild.
Just making everybody look everywhere all at once.
Let's see now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you need eyes in the back of your head and the top of your head to actually make it work with Waylay.
Hey, remember though, we saw some 10-2s earlier in the day. We saw some big comebacks happening.
Yeah, true. Dude, he spit. 10-2s, it can happen. It can happen. Do they have the same gumption though? That's the question. This knife's gonna reveal a whole bunch. Oh, maybe not. Only hit one. Thought it hit at least another. Oh, there's the lockdown. Nade's gonna come in, delay for a little bit. I'm not sure. It's tucked heavy in the corner. No, it didn't end up breaking it. But here comes the wall. The spam. I mean, yep, unfortunately. You can just pop flash through this, though. That might be the play for Darkest here. Molly backside. There's the pop flash. Swing. But no. Note was waiting for not only Darkest, but for Jack and Ferbster as well. Stallion is going to get the spam kill, actually, from Zika through onto default. Another one, too, from Nabil as he swings. But in art, lurking, waiting was Kumi. And now it is Stallion versus 3. Moves Kumi smoke pretty low, but they do end up flashing out onto the side, but don't really have a clue. Not 100% sure where Stallion is. The spike is going to get planted here, but a quick shoulder peek there from Stallion does find the kill onto smoke. Time's a ticking, 30 seconds, a lot to play for, but 2 players swinging as Stallion chunks down 1, but Moose a better shot. Stallion falls, the spike gets planted, and core for 2 now.
High horsepower for Stallion though, man. That was an insane play, just moving around the site, delaying time as much as possible. A bit more of a peek on the right side towards that first, or I guess the second spike kill. I think it was the Yoru player planting on the attack side. So tough for these guys, so close overall as well to getting that clutch down, making it a 1v1. Yeah, it was smoke. And if you just saw the church player as well, that could have been so close.
The vision.
Yeah.
I saw the vision. It really did feel like it.
What's the consequence, right? Yes, Core get a round up. It's still 9-2.
Could be 10-2. Is today just 10-2 day? Is that it?
10-2 day. Yeah.
I mean, bro, it's crazy.
Petition to rename Thursday.
10-2
day.
10-2 day. Oh, they're going for a big split. Bombs on the other side of the map right
almost,
now.
Right? Yeah. Like,
yeah,
this is not going to be real. We can TP off. Yoru's with him. Waylay goes all the way far back to pillar. Yoru's gone. It's time to go away. Let's test YFP's.
They sense it though, Shio. Look at this.
They're back.
They're already back. Double stars coming in. They feel it. Should be a fairly quick rotation from Ferbster too. Yeah, he's also on his way back. Haunt. Spike is going down. Haunt destroyed. No, he's going to get spammed. Spammed through the wall again. That's the second time Stallion has got that kill on the planting player through that wall. Drone's going to come in, reveal him, but that's it.
Nabil's watching the sewer lurk as well. They're hyper aware of everything. Going to be a pull on the site too. Stallion is still spamming this one down. The double crossfire with a spawn push. This is perfect from YFP.
Okay. Sometimes you give it, but sometimes you have to take it too. Okay, yeah. Stallion eventually goes down through the spam.
There.
Drone gets stunned a little bit there, but all good. 2 players playing on the side right now with the spike ticking. Kumi, smoke, just absolutely destroyed. It's a 10-2 day. YFP 10-2 on the half.
I love to see it. They're cooking, and I feel like this is not going to be the same 10-2 we saw before. Look what they have left in the half, by the way. Darkest ultimate. They haven't even locked down at the same time. They were playing so well. They had leftovers to use if the half went even longer. I mean, YFP's dominance on this side cannot be mistaken for anything else than just absolutely prepped practice, an approach to Pearl that's just the most cohesive we've seen across the board so far inside the VCL. I want to see what the attack side looks like. We don't even get to see a rifle around here, Jaws. It might just be pistol into anti-eco into mega bonus.
Well, Binder was picked by YFP as well, so, you know, there's that. pretty scary affair when you lose the map that you pick and then you run on to the map that you didn't, and you're already going to go down like this. YFP 10-2 at the half, and like you said, there might not even be a rifle round. A very heavy presence from YFP already. Nabil takes a little bit of damage from that shock, but they're ready for it.
First, I was ready to go there in case there was anybody waiting, trying to get that fight. Doesn't happen. Flyer, though, cheeky angle, doesn't find much.
Nah, actually takes a bit of damage. Well, there's the dash in onto the sights. No killjoy utility to be found here, but a nice reveal is going to result in Nabil going down. They trade it very quickly, though, as Verbster pushes all the way to backside. 2 players going low. You see how much damage that right click did to 2 players? That was insane. 22 HP remaining on the Astra. Knife is going to get deployed there towards Art as YFP. They're surrounding them. I mean, this isn't really fair, but luckily, Noted comes out, clutches the round with 3 kills, and that's going to be a defuse.
Noted up in the business. Again, one of looking good to give QOR a chance at having just a voice inside this game. The biggest and the best stuff we saw so far on that attack side was some of the fakes that were thrown, some of the util that was being used to scale. The issue was once they actually hit site, it was tough to fight past it. So if they're not fighting extremities, if they're looking for retake, QOR should still be in this fight. The only issue is YFP have invested 10 rounds of wins into this game already. QOR's gonna have to play perfectly as a result as well. The reads are gonna have to be on point just like YFP's were from round to round, and YFP can actually manipulate that. There's more pressure on QOR now to play so well.
Don't miss it too much.
Notes look really good right now. All right, well, a little dash to lane. They do take control of it. Shorty as well. Don't want to run into Ferbster at all. Stars coming down. Still, killjoy utility they're going to have to get through. Moose waiting around this corner as YFP already making a full swing. Again, Ferbster more than happy to put their body on the line. Shorty, yeah, can't quite reach that range, unfortunately. Note still in the back lines and just going to hard swing that one. 4 kills for Note.
And the enemy was
Those kind of ranking up in this one on this side. It's looking kind of nice. Yes, a little bit of an anti-eco, but one of the best players to get kills on this SAF, because when it comes to Cosmic Divide, it's one of the ultimates that just translates, you know, a 1 ult use into a 1 round win. It's so good at getting you on the site once you have that initial space, and it changes the rules of the game. A lot of the time you want to save 1 Yoru flash for the actual execute. You want to save 1 nanoswarm for, you know, the actual post plant. But when it comes to having Cosmic Divide, you can cheat all your util early and, you know, to use it to take that space, then just have the divide for the actual retake and just use that ability. So right now, lots of investment for the side of QOR.
That was cheeky. A little too cheeky, I think. Oh, no. The smoke. It's okay. All good. Reinforcements maybe coming in. No, kind of deciding. I'm looking at the mini-map and I'm like, okay, no, it's like, okay, back and forth. But no, they know people are there. Oh, double shot doesn't connect, though. But that Guardian headshot from Ferbster does. Now, no trying to lock things down. But YFP have just dipped.
And they're gone.
Need that back.
All the way over to the other side. We talked about their defense. The rotations were so good. I mean, it took QOR like, what, 10 rounds to get to this point where they were running fakes. Now YFP on the 3rd round of the half are already looking to go somewhere else, avoiding any of the damage from the bonus on these sightlines even more.
Oh, they gotta go.
Yeah.
They're giving them time, Show. They're creeping up A main right now. I mean,
it's okay. It's okay. They want to make sure there's no mistakes happening over here. Get the spike onto the right person. You have a nanoswarm to deal with still. Clear everything. When you have numbers, you don't want to make any mistakes.
Spike planted.
spike planted. There you go. Recalled back.
5-man main with pull. Come on, guys.
Whoa. Dodged. Okay.
Dude,
taking a little bit too much damage.
Absolutely nothing that QOR can do on this retake. I mean, every single person's in main.
Oh, come on. Oh, Moose gets one. Yeah, there's just no way. That's got to be against the Geneva Convention or Summit, man. So much util and everybody's stacked up like that. That's YFP with 11.
I mean, a good 11 as well. Again, complete control. Looks like an almost tier gap between these teams when it comes to the approach on Pearl. And as you mentioned, the most surprising thing, this was QOR's pick. I'm wondering what the thought process is here in approaching this map. Maybe they weren't ready for YFP not to fight them. Maybe they were used to just fighting a little bit heavier on this map in general. The last time Core played, it was against the likes of Alvin Boy, Derek, Bonnie, Paint, and Guimond on that roster that's running an M80. I'm wondering if they were fighting for extremes a bit more and things were going better for Core in general, if the map's pacing was so different. But dude, YFP runs such a tight ship here. It's tough to get any reads on them.
Yeah, they do. They trade that one in the smoke after the saturate hit. Flyer, yeah,
Wow.
he's just gonna get spammed there. They kind of knew that they were still in the smoke. Stallion does get plants, but here come the reinforcements. Wall is gonna come through though, and oh, Darkest just gets flicked through the wall. Okay, not great. Rather painful, it must be said. Molly on the site, and yeah, it's going to be Core just waiting and actually using a wall divide of their own, but YFP are already through. A nice little flash actually stops them from all just dipping in because they have to just escape real quick. No ends up picking up a kill on Nabil, and now Stallion versus 2. Smoke, 8 HP, a couple of shields, gets half on the spike, and that'll do.
Stop
Spoke
spying.
gets the kill with Stallion going for the trade, but it is Core's round.
They're bleeding though. 4 people down. Economy looking absolutely tragico. I mean, this is going to be a tough one for Core to take themselves out of, Jaws.
Yeah, that was a nice kill initially, but dying like this just through the wall, you lose your KO. It's a real rough spot to be in, but I like the counter wall. It was good. YFP tried to like kind of explode through it, but they got flash, so had to like, okay, we go through flash. Okay, now we have to back out. So all that kind of space or proactive space that they tried to take just got completely denied.
That's the thing too, right? It took the wall to have a better chance at winning that one. Granted that, you know, YFP used their own as well, but YFP can kind of afford to go for these ultimates. Every single one gets them closer to a round win overall. Core has to be very kind of selective of what they choose to use. Is that a double saturate almost? Doesn't matter.
Beautiful
Coverage.
saturate. Core is just gonna just clean this one up. They trade 2 for 1 with Fly going down. Still though, they're in A right now. They've kind of swindled their way past all this utility by just going art side. Stallion is so low though. Oh, surely you can see Stallion's back. Maybe just a hair, maybe a pixel, but Stallion does end up surviving.
Smokes uses his only flash to get through as a fake or something, maybe to get some info for people spraying. Gonna be tough here.
Nice kill. Now they know everybody's kind of backside. Swarm grenade pop. Smoke on the wall is going to get spotted by the turret. Another molly coming in. And even the pull as well. Oh, and Moose tries to challenge Nabil, but it's not going to happen. YFP looking like they're going to get the 12. Stinger in the smoke, and there it is. 12 for YFP. Map point.
Match point.
Or match point. Not quite map point yet. Don't want to get ahead of myself.
Things are looking good for YFP. All across the board so far, attack and defense, it's global domination when it comes to this team. It's looked so good. Timeout might be called here from the side of Core as well. I think if I remember if they even have one, the game's just been so action-packed. No, we're still locked in. We're ready to go. That's why it's called art, I guess, by the way.
Definitely why.
Definitely why. We keep it rocking though. This time, A hit again. And there's 3 on the side of Core. The read is good. The eco's a bit bad. Ferbs does ready with the outlaw that kind of just gets a super bonus buff in this round. On the other side of things, lots of half armors. Kumi actually, the one that has the shotgun, the Bucky, is the only one that can actually take hits from that outlaw. 2 of them at least. Going close here. That's what Smoke wants to play for. Going to be in trouble in just a second.
Just jiggle beacon. Oh, sees the barrel. Yeah, but so do they. A quick teleport away. Kumi's going to get out too. Double shotgun on A right now. Still want to challenge it, but like you said, Kumi, the only one that can really stand up to the Marshal, but the range is just such a disadvantage. And oh, Smoke's hand blown clean off. Kumi might want to just go in on this one. Hunter's Fury used from Core to stop the aggression in A. But they're still hanging around. They're just going to wait for this Smoke to disappear. They know he's got a shotgun. Let's chill. Don't want to give anything away. Oh, no.
30 seconds left.
Well, only time will tell, and we've got 30 seconds left, Shia.
We'll pop the ult to go for it now. Ferbs are going to skip Kumi here, but back at the second, it's a whiff!
The body shot! It's a whiff. And now it's a 2-on-5 to try and save the map.
Spike planted.
Well, KOR used at least. And there's a rifle for Moose, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's 5 players.
Gonna be more stuff for the moment.
Oh, Note, I will say, the Sheriff on Note looking kind of clean. Moose in secret, but unfortunately, Note, head rip clean off. Now Moose all alone and down. And that is YFP with kind of a shutout game. 13-5 in map 1.